Rec seems like such a good opportunity to reinforce the creativity of this area and the large percentage of artistic people and creative people that live here. And so what a great event for Rec to come in and get this pop-up store and these great old buildings and interesting streets, and so exciting stuff and perfect location for such an event, I think. My creative energy really comes from just my environment. I'm always scanning, I'm always looking at things, and I think that influences the work. Hopefully not directly, but indirectly, some color, some shape, some texture, something I've seen works its way into the work. So a big part of being creative or being an artist is just to notice your surroundings and your environment, and some of that has to make its way into the work, and you've seen things that nobody else would have seen because they're not you, and that's when it gets exciting and unique and the best work too. So, and you have fun. You know, for me, there's a lot of graphic design that I would say is fine art. Not all of it, but there's plenty of it I would put on the wall as fine art. I don't have these strict boundaries between fine art and graphic design and photography, or they all overlap, and I think that's fine. That's the best graphic designers, I think, usually have some kind of art or abstract art background, and that frees them up from getting away from grids and systems and all that. So I try to work in a way that just feels right to me, just intuitive, and what makes sense and helps emotionally get my message across. I don't want somebody to have to read every single line to know what the thing is about. I want them to get a sense of it, and hopefully that happens with the poster. Hopefully this gets your attention. Hopefully you want to read and find out this material, and hopefully it looks like kind of an interesting event, and it might be worth your while, and maybe you should check it out. And of course nowadays you could go to the website, but the idea is not to say this is an amazing event and blah blah. It's like, no, we want them to feel this might be kind of fun. Maybe I should check this out. And for me, this does that. I would be curious. And if you liked a poster, you're probably going to like the event. And if you don't like the poster, you might still like the event. It's a very cool happening with this, all these shops and the village itself and the restaurants and food, and so yeah. So I'm happy with this. It's intuitive. It's I can't say why it's perfect for this event, but it feels right to me from what I know. We have a hint of a building that caught my eye when I walked through the city and saw some of the spaces where the shops will be. We have a hint of what could be described as the river that I saw as I walked around the town, and even though it's yellow, well, actually the river's more brown, but so maybe that's in there, maybe not, but it's very important in the poster to get that color in there, and try to have some fun even with the sponsors, and I think that sends a good message. So I'm happy with it. Is it perfect? No. Or is any poster perfect? No. But I think this promises a pretty good, fun event, and one you should check out. And so with that, I can't wait to see it around cities and in places in Barcelona. And, yeah.